You're sitting there overanalyzing every text, while she's dropping signals loud and clear. The problem? Most guys don't even see them. There's a hidden language in human behavior most people never learn to read, yet it reveals more than any spoken words ever could. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she doesn't always confess it out loud. Instead, her body begins to sync with yours. Subtle mirroring is one of the most powerful and overlooked signals. She crosses her arms seconds after you do. You lean back and moments later, she mirrors your posture. Even her speech pace starts matching yours. This isn't coincidence. It's behavioral synchrony, and it's how the body builds rapport. Subconsciously, another uncontrollable cue, her pupils dilate when she looks at you. It's biology, pure and simple. Pupil dilation is driven by the nervous system in response to emotional arousal. If her eyes look wider or more intense when she's looking at you compared to how she looks at others, that's not chance. You're the stimulus. The more she's into you, the more her nervous system responds without her permission. These signs may seem small, but they tell you more than hours of conversation, because the body doesn't lie. She might act cool, composed, even disinterested, but her biology is quietly revealing the truth. Attraction doesn't always look like flirtation. Sometimes it looks like proximity, like her showing up in places you're likely to be again and again. You may think it's just coincidence, but it's often not. Psychologists call this proximity-seeking behavior, and it's a subtle way women try to stay in your orbit without overtly expressing desire. It allows her to test the waters, see how you respond, and stay close without risking rejection. It's how women pursue without being obvious. She might find a reason to join your group activity, show up to mutual events, or just casually pass through your space more than expected. But it doesn't end there. Watch how she positions herself around you. Is she closer than necessary, leaning in when she speaks, sitting next to you even if other seats are open? These are all subtle, instinctive cues that say, I feel comfortable with you. I want more time near you. Women are highly aware of physical space. We don't invade it unless we feel emotionally and physically safe. If she keeps choosing closeness over distance, her actions are doing the talking. Don't let these moments pass you by. They're invitations disguised as chance. And if you pick up on them, you'll see that she's been trying to connect in her own way. Quietly, carefully, but deliberately. When a woman is interested, her energy shifts, especially in how she responds to your presence. One of the first things you'll notice is that your jokes seem funnier than they really are. Even your lame ones get a laugh. She's not laughing because you're a stand-up comedian. She's laughing because she likes being around you. Laughter becomes her way of keeping the conversation flowing and encouraging your presence. It's her form of approval without needing to say words, but the real giveaway comes when she starts involving you in her social life. Maybe your friends already know who you are before you meet them. Maybe she brings them around and watches your interaction. This is not random. It's her soft, launching you into her world, seeking feedback from her trusted circle. She's interested, but she's being careful. If her friends ask her about you, she wants to have answers. If they tease her about you, she's already talked about you. Women rarely bring someone into their inner circle unless they see potential or emotional value. These moves mean she's not just curious about you. She's evaluating where you might fit in her life. And if her world starts to reflect your presence, that's a strong signal she's emotionally invested more than she's letting on. The human body gives away what the heart is trying to hide. When a woman starts playing with her hair, brushing her neck, or touching her lips during conversation, she's not doing it just out of habit. These are deep-rooted body language cues tied to attraction and arousal. Touching the neck exposes vulnerability, and people only do that when they feel safe or when they want to display a subconscious openness. Playing with hair, that's grooming behavior, instinctive and centuries old. It's how someone subconsciously says, I want to look my best around you. But the strongest signal comes from lip touches. Lips are one of the most sensitive and expressive parts of body, and when she lightly touches them while speaking to you, her body is leaning into sensual energy, whether she realizes it or not. These actions are part of what scientists call limbic responses, driven by the emotional part of the brain, not logic. She may be trying to keep cool and play it subtle, but her gestures are saying what her mouth can't. If you see her repeating these behaviors often, especially when you're talking, it's because her nervous system is signaling interest and desire. One instance might be chance, but repeated patterns mean something deeper is happening, and she's feeling more than she's saying. Sometimes the clearest sign she's into you isn't soft or sweet, it's teasing. Many men get thrown off when a woman jokes about their outfit, questions their taste in music, or challenges their opinion with a smirk. But what they don't realize is that she's not being harsh, she's testing you. This is her way of checking if you can match her energy. Can you stay grounded when she playfully pushes your buttons? Can you respond with wit, not insecurity? These challenges are about emotional stability. Evolution has wired women to seek confidence and composure. So these moments are her way of feeling that out. The guy who folds under pressure, gets defensive, or tries to prove himself too hard, he's signaling insecurity. But the man who takes it in stride, laughs, and maybe even flips it back on her, that's attractive, because that man can handle life. He can handle her. Teasing is a form of flirtation laced with curiosity. It's her way of saying, impress me without trying too hard. Pass that test, and you'll notice the teasing intensifies, in a good way. She's pulling you in, trying to find out if what she feels has a foundation. And if you stay centered, you'll show her you're exactly the kind of man she hoped you were.